Uncover the hidden world of political campaigns in just 5 minutes. Join me, your host, David Washington, on Countertop Politics every Monday for exclusive campaign insights, tantalizing innuendo, and the secret sauce behind successful political campaigns. Don't miss out. Let's go.
Woo! All right. It's your favorite political innovator here, David Washington, back with another exciting episode of Countertop Politics. Yes, every Monday, 5 minutes or thereof, tantalizing campaign insights. Oh, political innuendo, and of course, the secret sauce to winning campaigns. As you can tell from just flubbing that line, I haven't had my coffee yet. I've only had a sip, so let me take a quick sip. Mm, yes. So I'm back from my holiday, my annual holiday in the Carolinas, and I am ready to get back to it. I hope you enjoyed last week's episode of Countertop Politics. Now, it is Monday, December 8th, 2025. It is one day before the Orlando City District 3 runoff election. That's correct. There is an election here in Orlando. And typically in countertop politics, I do not discuss individual elections or candidates. However, I do discuss the experiences and the knowledge and the lessons learned from campaigns and also just everything that goes into running an effective campaign for elected office. However, I wanted to, discuss just touch on a couple of things succinctly as possible. And I will go into more detail and probably Ground Zero Florida. Yes, it still exists, y'all. And also the David Washington show. But I was away for some time. And in that time that I was away, my mailbox was chock full of mailers. And I had something slipped inside my door from a particular campaign. I'm saying, whoa, wow, they actually knocked on doors. But in this past election cycle, there's two things I want to discuss. One, more importantly, from the point of view as a community member, as a citizen, as a voter, and the contact made and what I found to be effective and also a predictor of who will win this election. Um, that point being is one, we see candidates in the most recent city of Orlando elections speak strongly from their point of view. And I had a conversation with a potential client this morning as I was on my way home about what's important, what that person thinks is important for the community, for the position that they are running for, or what their community believes is important for the position that that person is running for. And so a lot of the messaging was from that point of view. And I'm like, wow, with so much at stake, with all this hoopla over no kings, tyrants, dictators, fascists, woke, disconnected, all this conversation about the type of politics that we are involved in here in America, and they still don't get it. They're still not having conversations that matter. And let me touch on that very quickly. I had someone come to my home for the third time, and I actually engaged them about their candidate that they were representing. And for the campaigns and candidates, if you're going to send people to your to do your canvassing, to knock on doors and engage candidates, because they did knock on my door. So that's an invitation to have a conversation with me. Then please train your staff to be able to answer questions about the candidate. Now, granted, as a political consultant, I go a little bit into the weeds. However, please make sure your people are well versed in just the basics. In just the basics, okay? Second, more importantly, I still have my vote by mail, ballot here. I will be walking in my ballot. Thank you very much. Tomorrow, and making my vote. But look at all this. Look at all of this that was in my mailbox. Okay. Look at all of this, and just this mass, influx at the last minute of campaign literature. It's just like you're just burning money just to burn money, just to zero out your campaign. And mailers just don't work like they used to back in the old age, before digital impressions and digital canvassing. And to see so many, from one candidate. And let me look at this one. Look at this one. This one is huge. 15 by 12 inches. It filled my mailbox. Laying flat. It filled my mailbox. This is unheard of. We just don't do this. I'm going to talk about that again in another podcast. The David Washington Show, Ground Zero, Florida. Maybe touch upon it and on the Fernandez legacy in the From the Margins with Jimmy Afant. But regardless, and these mailers, unbelievable. I'm away, and my mailbox is chock full of this stuff. Better this stuff than bills, right? So anyway, I'm David Washington. This is Countertop Politics, my favorite podcast that I create, my favorite content, because it's my personal professional journal of being a winning strategist. So please, again, check us out across all of our content. You'll love it. And please, if you know any family, friends, influencers in the wild, candidates, electeds who value this type of knowledge and entertainment, value this type of news and insight, please share with them. And more importantly, let me know what you think in the comments right below, in the comments across all of our socials. Because, hey, I'm telling you like it is. And this is how it is. This is David Washington. We'll see you next Monday. Happy holidays. I'm out. God bless. Love you.